We're back, baby. It's a motherfucking Dune Sesh in this bitch. Dune Sesh. We just watched Dune. What a movie.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2.
Actually, I watched Dune 1 and 2 today.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you duned real hard today.
I woke up at 11 o'clock and it's like 7, and I just got done with Duning.
Yeah, that is wild because I really didn't think you were going to watch the movie because you don't watch a lot of like movies and shows. So I was like, all right, he's just not going to watch it.
Yeah.
That's going to be part of it. It's fine. I'm sure he'll watch a very instructional video on what happened.
Right.
And he'll catch up. I was shocked
usually what happens.
to come home to see that you had watched Dune.
Well, I finished Dune as we were leaving.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes of us leaving, I just finished Dune.
It was so the timing was so perfect that I was walking up the stairs and Erica was like, perfect, the movie just ended. And I was like, is that sarcasm? Did I take too long? Did we miss our movie? It's over already? Then I was like, oh my God, you watched Dune.
Yeah, you missed me fucking watching a 3-hour movie and then going straight into another 3-hour movie.
Yeah, how does your brain feel right now?
Fucking awesome. This honestly was a great day.
Yeah, just feel like you're on spice right now?
I do feel I'm spiced up right now. I can see everything. I can see all of it.
It was a fire movie. It was so
I mean,
good.
we're full gonna spoil all of this, so I don't
there's
give
no
a
way
fuck.
not to talk about it. But also, by the time that this comes out, it'll have been 17 days that Dune has been out. So if you haven't seen it by then, that's on you. Yeah. Or just skip it, or just wait until you see Dune. Yeah, is your warning now to not.
Or just let us talk about Dune.
Yeah, you might.
I'm going to talk about Dune, dude.
Yeah, maybe you haven't seen the movie and you're not going to see it, and then we can just explain to you what happened.
Yeah, and then that might compel someone to go watch Dune.
Yeah, to go watch it. I'm sad we didn't get one of the popcorn buckets. I wanted to fuck the popcorn bucket so bad. Yeah. I wanted to make sweet, sweet whoopee to the popcorn bucket.
I was more locked in, because going straight from Dune 1, I was like, wanting more.
Yeah.
Which was this is the only time I've ever watched like a sequence of movies as one's coming out.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the way to do it. Today was a fucking awesome day because I got some resolution of like a bunch of cliffhangers and like that other people had to wait for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I resolved all those feelings in one. No blue balls, really.
Yeah, you had an interesting take. You were upset. You thought that this was the last Dune.
I thought it was the last Dune.
Yeah. So you were like, damn, it would have been
goddamn
nice.
movies. How many 3-hour movies are we going to have?
Yeah, we got one more, I think. I think there's one more.
And now I feel like everyone else. Now I got fucked in this whole situation.
Yeah, this is your Temple of Dune.
Now I have to wait again, and I'm impatient, dude.
Yeah, you are an impatient guy.
I want my movie now.
Oh, damn, Barty just left. Barty just walked out on the podcast. He's pissed.
Wow.
He's like, bro, I have not seen Dune. Can you shut the fuck up?
Damn,
please?
Dude. What a loser.
I haven't seen Dune yet. Yeah, it was a good movie. Austin Butler's in it, which is sick.
He was great. Yeah. He had a bit of a silly voice sometimes. As he does.
Yeah. Is he ever not going to have a fucking Elvis accent?
I can't wait till he does interviews for this and he's like, where's... he was kind of like a weird guttural Batman-y kind of voice.
He would kind of talk like this. This was his Harkonnen voice. Yeah. But then sometimes the Harkonnen voice would get a little loving in it.
He did.
And he would have a loving Harkonnen voice. And I was like, oh my God, it's Harkonnen Elvis.
I know. He would start doing a leg thing.
I'm all shook up. Come on now. I'm a Harkonnen all harked up.
I feel like they kind of he was sold a little short, I think. I wish he was in it more.
Yeah, he kind of takes a minute to get into it, and then spoiler alert, he dies.
He gets fucked up.
He gets fucked up. I mean, not really. He goes out in a cool ass way, but
yeah.
But I was same as you. I kind of thought he would be in the movie a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought he was like going to be a pretty key centerpiece for everything. Because then they go like they put like basically 30 to 40 minutes of the movie dedicated to him.
Yeah, and he kind of doesn't like. I thought he would maybe have like a few more moments of fucking up Arrakis.
Yeah,
you know, like they would have kind of like a sick ass montage type scene of him destroying some shit.
Yeah,
but
it didn't really happen.
I mean, it was cool. They kind of
awesome.
They kind of ended the Harkonnens, which was sick. And then,
but not really because he is one.
Yeah, they just a new age of Harkonnens.
crazy.
And he just keeps seeing. I think he just keeps seeing himself as the Messiah to like unite everyone because he's Harkonnen, he's Freeman now, he's Atreides or Trades or whatever. Atreides, yeah.
It's hard to make. Yeah, Atreides and Euphrates are.
Euphrates River's beating my ass, dude.
I know. Their names are so funny, dude. Like Paul and Jessica. Come on.
Yeah. And what's
Is this We're the Millers? I'm pretty sure those are the names for We're the Millers.
Yeah.
Paul and Jessica.
Yeah, I have like cousins with both of those names. You know, like white cousins. I know.
Yeah, my
Mormons
dentist's name is Paul. I would never follow him as my Messiah.
Yeah. I'm not sitting down and listening to a Paul. What's Zendaya's character's name?
I have no idea. Johnny.
Yeah, it was
like
something.
Johnny.
Yeah, it was like Johnny. Like
Johnny.
It's a very foreign name, but it
Johnny.
just keeps sounding like it's Paul, Jenny, and Jessica, which I'm just like, all right,
dude. It fucking what's his name? Aquaman.
Oh, Duncan, Idaho. Is there a wider name than Duncan, Idaho?
When that guy was writing, because these books were written like what in the 80s or something.
Yeah, they're old. Yeah, they're old books.
He wrote that and he was like,
"Ooh, I'm cooking." Duncan, Idaho.
Duncan, Idaho. Little hunk too.
I mean, really,
the coolest name ever.
Austin Butler's pale white character should be called Duncan, Idaho.
yeah.
It's a more fitting name for that character.
Dude. Duncan, Idaho is got to be one of the top 5 like just sci-fi names of all time.
Yeah.
It's funny because that movie, like, it's a high production movie, but some of the shit in it is like Sharknado stuff, like where it's so it's like the guy floating the whole time, the fat guy, the main Harkonnen Baron.
Yeah,
he just I don't know why
his spine,
the
way he lifts up. I do hate that they made him alive after the first one because I kind of thought it ruined like the Paul's dad's death with the whole like biting the poison capsule. I was like, he just killed everyone else in the room except for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he was kind of weakened, and you could see in the movie he was trying to set up Batista and then Austin Butler as like his like successors.
Yeah.
To that, which was cool.
True. I like their planet.
Yeah.
Their planet was sick.
The black and white fireworks.
Yeah, that like monochrome, just dope looking.
Yeah.
And because like on the inside it's not, but then for some reason their sun is just like
it's fucked up.
I don't know.
They just have to have mad seasonal depression on that planet.
I mean, they all look like they basically are people from Portland.
Yeah.
Just pale white, fucking angry.
Yeah, this is just Seattle versus the Middle East. That's what.
I was saying to her, I was like, dude, it is crazy that like, because she said, Erica was like, yeah, they filmed in Jordan.
Yeah.
In the Middle East, and I was like, in Africa, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Africa or Middle East? It's
Jordan, I believe, is a
Africa.
country of Africa.
Yeah, it's Africa.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of, Morocco-ish, kind of Middle Eastern,
yeah.
touching, I'm sure. And, and then she was like, yeah, and they got a lot of like the extras from there too. And I was like, yeah, it is really funny that they just made desert people actual desert people.
Yeah.
Like everyone just looks like, that's
you know, it wasn't in the book or the script, but that white ass director was like, dude, fucking call them rats.
Yeah. And apparently,
all rats.
Apparently online they're saying that this is just another white savior movie.
Whatever.
I mean,
I guess, but I mean,
who else is gonna play Paul?
No spoilers, but I mean, I'm under the impression. I mean, it's very setting up. I don't think Paul's gonna be a good guy. You can already kind of see him turning dark. Like I think he's getting a little corrupted. Remember, he was like, I fear having power, and then now he has it.
Yeah, I know, dude. And then him and Johnny, sweet Johnny, are broken up.
Yeah, what a savage ass moment to just be like, I'll love you as long as I'll breathe. Hey, I'm gonna marry your daughter and I'll spare your life. How does that sound? I'm gonna put a fucking baby in there, bitch, but you can watch.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I wonder if there's maybe, I was thinking this during the movie, if there was something symbolic maybe to say about the fact that they're like, he keeps saying, I will love you as long as I breathe at the start of the movie, and then he dies. Remember, she's like, he's not breathing. He's not alive. So then
when he drinks the
what is it, the water of life? Yeah, it's from the worm cum.
It's just worm cum. Yeah, I was going to say it's worm semen.
Yeah, once he drinks the worm semen, he's like, he dies momentarily. And remember, the whole thing is that Isael Gaib will come back from the dead.
I mean, they just make it sound like it's very Jesus story. That's basically, I mean, he is just Jesus.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a book. Books are all kind of like
every book's
based off each other. Yeah. It's a very similar plot. I like it though because I think he's like an outer worlder. I'm excited to see. I'm really worried that because here's what it is. The first two movies are like one and two books. And then the third,
so first
Dune 1 and Dune 2, and then the next book that it's supposed to Dune 3 will be based off is called Dune the Messiah. So I assume it's gonna be big. I think we're probably gonna get some Harry Potter bullshit where it's gonna be like that is gonna be split into two parts. You know what I mean? They're like it's too big of a story to tell in one 3-hour movie.
I get it.
Because I tried to look it up. There's currently no confirmation of the third movie. Obviously, it's going to happen.
Okay, yeah.
But they haven't even started filming it or anything yet.
Really?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. What a bunch of bitches.
I'm sure.
I need that fucking now. Because I'm assuming they filmed both movies at the same time.
No.
They didn't?
It's been a while since his last movie came out, I thought.
No, but I'm sure
actually,
they probably
you gotta
filmed
be
them
right.
all at the
I gotta
same
look
time.
this up because I want to know. I want to know what's going on with Dune 3. Like, how long do we have to wait? What do we know about it?
Because that would make sense for them to film both of those back to back. Because they put it out as Dune Part 1.
Yeah.
So they needed to film a Dune Part 2. It wasn't like they were waiting to see if people liked it for a
All right.
thing.
This is a Yahoo thing. So it says Dune Part 2 is now playing in theaters. All eyes are set on Dune 3. Which book will it adapt for the next... Which book will it adapt from the next 22 novels? How many fucking books are in the Dune series?
What the hell?
There are 23 Dune books.
Oh, so that was only the one book.
Frank Herbert only wrote 6. His list of books follow as Dune, Dune Messiah, Children of Dune, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of Dune, Chapter House Dune. So that first book was literally only based off the one book Dune.
Oh, boy.
Man, we might be in for a fucking long series because following these 6, Brian Herbert, Frank Herbert's eldest son, wrote all the other books. Okay, so his son...
Those probably suck.
Yeah. But out of the 6 originals, Denis Villeneuve will only adapt the first 2. The first and second Dune movies were based on the 1965 book, as Villeneuve covered half of it with Dune.
65?
And then the next, these are old books.
Wow.
And the next half was brought to life by Part 2. But now Part 3 will cover the entire second book, Dune Messiah. While it is unconfirmed, the threequel could also take on the same title as the book. So Dune Messiah picks up the story 12 years after the first book ended. It pushes Paul deeper into intergalactic politics and covers the consequences of its actions in the first book. Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Is it going to be played by someone else then, maybe?
No, because
I mean, Timothy was supposed to be like 15, right?
Yeah, but now he
kills it as a young.
Totally. But now all they got to do is this, dude. Dune 3 has not begun filming, so he'll now be, the first one was filmed in 2019. 40, so now he'll be, so now it'll be 5-6 years later. They can also literally, the thing they always do is like younger characters have longer hair, older characters have shorter hair. They do that in TV shows. They'll just give them probably a military cut. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like a beard. Yeah. Or some facial hair, and we'll be like, oh shit, he's 12 years older. Yeah. Because then he'll be 27, which is probably how old is Timothy Chalamet? He's got to be around that age.
Chalamet? I believe he's like 23. I think he's a young 20.
Let's see.
By the way, I mean, I'm a
95, so he's 2 years older than me, so he's 28.
He's 28?
Yeah.
Jesus, he looks young as hell.
Yeah, December 27th, 1995. Damn, the world was blessed with Timothy.
Yeah, King Tim, bro. I'm a big Timmy guy.
Dude, no way. His mom's name is Pauline. Paul.
Whoa. Dude. He was meant for this role.
and you know
he is the Messiah.
Yeah. And you know what his dad's name is? Oh, wait, what?
Leto.
Oh, no, that was his sister's name is Pauline. It doesn't have why does it not have his parents' name? That's weird. Because then his uncle's name is Rodman, which is cool.
Rodman.
He's a bit of a Rodman himself in that
Rodman Chalamet.
Yeah. Wow, okay, that's fat. I had no idea that there are that many Dune books.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do love because it was really cool because seeing the movie, we saw it in like the Dolby captivating cinema sound or whatever.
Atmos.
And literally the director Denis Villeneuve, before is like talking about how he shot the movie to be filmed on it. So we saw it in the best thing possible, which is always great to hear. And then also in an interview, it says that Denis Villeneuve has confirmed that he literally has. Let me pull up the exact quote because I thought it was great.
Good. I mean, honestly, he did a fucking sick ass job. That movie looks great. The pacing's good. I heard a bunch of people saying it was long. It is long, but like it needed to be long.
Dude,
I wanted more.
Yeah,
I was like, keep going. This boy's cooking.
He cooked.
He was cooking.
He cooked hard.
Yeah.
And like I did not think it was all long because there was a point where kind of when we start meeting Austin Butler's character, I was like, man, are we like close to the end? Are we not going to get any resolution? And I peeped my phone and I was like, we're an hour and a half in. We have like a whole half. It's
kind of sick.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
It was great.
I have no issue with the long movie like that.
I like that in a quote with Time Magazine, Villeneuve talked about the third Dune movie, saying, Dune Messiah should be the last Dune movie for me. He said, the screenplay is almost finished, but it's not finished. It takes a little time.
Fuck yeah.
There's a dream of making a third movie. It would make absolute sense to me. While Dune 3 has not been officially announced by Warner Brothers yet, it is likely to happen considering Dune Part 2's box office potential.
We're a couple of Duners. I need this movie.
Yeah. We're Dune Squad.
Dune Squad.
Dune Squad. Yeah, that's great.
know.
I love that he kind of says that the third movie is going to be the last one. I think that will make him have a good pushback and write the script for it to be the end of a series, a wrap up. There's no way a director would
go more than.
Yeah, and there's no way a director would want to like not have somewhat resemblance of an ending if this was his trilogy, you know? He wouldn't he would not finish a story. So sounds like it's already written.
Yeah.
I did see a couple other articles right after the movie that I was looking at.
Writing it or in the process of almost finished.
Well, and it's not confirmed because they have to make sure. I'm going to look up the box office.
I hope
for this
that they
movie,
would. Honestly, I know that it sounds like this sucks, but I would hope that they would split the second book into two movies, because I think it's just got. I mean. They did one movie with both of those movies, and they probably cut a lot of shit, too.
Well, yeah, because I felt like, I'm sure if you read the books, I'm sure Duncan Idaho was more badass, and we got more because he seemed very important. You got more on the backstory of, like, the Atreides and how they came to power and
we
stuff.
Don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it would be really cool to see.
I like that they just had 90 nukes ready to go.
They're like, dude, in these
we
rocks,
hit it.
nukes. I like that even in like the space world, you're like, you know what rocks everyone's shit? Nukes.
Nukes kind of are what matter. That's how they all have power. It was literally, he explained it. He was like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what separates us is this is what real power is. You just have 90 giant atomic bombs.
Yeah, so the budget for it was 178.5 or 190 million was the budget.
Okay.
And opening weekend they made 180 million. So they've already covered the whole budget pretty much. So
that's cool.
There's absolutely no way that they won't be making or releasing a third one. But
Josh Brolin's awesome. Josh Brolin's
that was a great. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I was so happy when he was back.
Because
I mean, when Duncan goes, fuck, that sucks. He was sick.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
you kind of need him to die though.
Dude, I kind of feel bad for old Tom Holland. He's got a tough competition here.
Yeah, I feel like there was an actor you just got to be okay with your girl getting raw dogged on screen.
I don't know, dude. If I'm Tom Holland, I'm shook right now.
I think he's been in a couple other movies where he's been raw dogging some hotties too, though.
But Timothy's coming at his girl, dude. I'm positive Timothy is like. He's throwing something out there.
You think he's throwing? Is Timothy? I wonder if Timothy Chalamet is dating anyone. Is Timothy Chalamet dating anyone? Save me time.
I think he's saving himself for Zendaya.
Just he's gonna break off his engagement. There's a lot of people that that they fall in love after.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, here we got a hold of Cosmopolitan has a collective of Timothy Chalamet's dating history.
Ooh, let's see him.
Okay, let's see if he's been putting up some numbers.
Because he's not big. It's like he's pretty small.
Yeah.
Right? How tall is he? Like 5'7"?
Let's see. Let me go back to his Wikipedia.
I'm gonna guess 5'7", 135.
That's a good guess. Do you think it has his height and weight in his Wikipedia?
I would guess.
I'm gonna have to Google his Timothy. Yeah, how tall do you think he is? What's your guess?
5'7".
Timothy Chalamet height and weight.
I gave him 5'7", 135.
Okay, that's a good guess. I'm gonna go. I think Timothy Chalamet is like 5'6", 155 pounds.
Okay. 5'6", 155. That's a thickie.
I guess 5'6". Right. Okay, we're not even close. He's listed as 5'10".
5'10",
which means he's really 5'9".
Yeah, 5'9".
It says he weighs. Oh, god damn it! He weighs 68 kilograms. There's 2.2 kilograms in a pound.
That sucks.
So 60 times 2 is 120, and then 8 times. We could just do this with a calculator. Why? Well, I just wanted the listeners to know I got mad brain math. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 68 kilograms times 2.2. He's 149.6 pounds.
Lies.
So he's 5'10", 150.
Lies.
5'10", 150.
That dude's 135 sopping
Yeah, he's 5'9", 140 pounds. That's what he is. 5'8". Really.
Yeah, 5'8".
Okay. Yeah, we weren't off. Okay, let's go back. I want to see who he's dated. I feel like he's throwing that hot dog down a few hot halls. And we could have said that in a grosser way.
Jeez, man.
I was trying to say it in a gross way.
It's our boy Timothy.
Timothy Chalamet dating
It's
history.
King Timothy, dude. Chill.
King Timothy, the Isayab Gail.
Yeah, what is it again?
The
acai.
Acai bowl.
The acai bowl.
He's the acai bowl. That's what he is, dude. Acai bowl.
Timothy, the acai bowl.
All right, let's see. All right, Timothy Chalamet dating history. Who has the actor dated? Let's see. It's making me answer. It's Cosmopolitan makes me answer a question. Okay, he's currently since April 2023. So post the original Dune filling, he's been dating Kylie Jenner.
He's been dating Kylie for almost a year?
Almost a year now. Yeah, almost a year.
That's cool.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him.
He dated Leota
Machida?
Leota Machida.
Former light heavyweight champion of the world?
Lourdes Leon.
Lourdes?
Age 17, Chalamet was linked to... Oh, this was in 2013.
I was going to say, that's no good.
Oh, so they dated at LaGuardia High School in New York City. Like, when they were in high school together, he dated Lourdes Leon.
High school at the airport?
Yeah.
At LaGuardia Airport?
At LaGuardia Airport. Oh, so he's only dated 2 girls. That's who he's been linked to. So, you know, he's just been...
He's been going.
Can't tie our king down.
Oh my God, he's been murdering the New York pussy scene. It's absolutely crazy.
You thought Jewish people were digging tunnels, digging out tunnels in New York. Timothy's been digging out hella tunnels.
Right, he's been digging out tunnels since the day he was born. What a dog.
Yeah, wow. All right, yeah, shout out Timothy.
Yeah.
And then Zendaya and Tom Holland have been dating for a cool minute.
I know, but that must have put a strain on their relationship. I saw real love in those eyes.
Dude, he's Spider-Man. That's
he
so
is Spider-Man,
cool, dude.
But he's the Messiah, dude. Jesus beats Spider-Man.
Does he though?
Yes, Desert Jesus beats Spider-Man.
I don't know, dude. I like Spider-Man would fuck up Paul.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. You think Spider-Man can't ride a worm with his little fucking spidey webs? You think he can't shoot on the back?
I would say though, stop a train.
Fighting on Arrakis would be a pretty even playing field. There's not a lot for him to swing on. Spider-Man would get wrecked on Arrakis.
Yeah.
He wouldn't stand. The Avengers wouldn't last 5 minutes on Arrakis.
Fuck no.
Factual.
That is facts.
That's so facts. Thor would land, immediate sunburn. He's dead. Can't handle it.
His golden skin.
Yeah, his golden skin.
His blue eyes.
Yeah. Iron Man, he's going to do all right.
He's all right.
Iron Man's going to wreck some shit.
Right.
He was born in the desert.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
He walked out of the desert. Yeah, he was molded by it.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, he was born in the desert.
Molded by it.
Molded by it.
Iron Man might have. Maybe his origins is in Arrakis. Now that I think about it, you remember that?
Yeah, he was just in a cave.
He was
just in a cave in Arrakis. Yeah, he was getting tortured by Fremen.
Yeah, in Arrakis, as we say.
You're not slick, fucking Herbert. Arrakis? You mean Iraq? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This guy was just writing about the conflict. He saw the impending conflict in the Middle East.
Yeah, he's.
It is funny because 1965. That means he wrote that book in the middle of Vietnam. Like we were deep in the 1965. We were in the Vietnam War, or were we in the Korean War? We were in a war for sure.
We've been in a 56 war forever, so it's a good guess somewhere.
Yeah, fuck.
He 65. That's interesting.
That's old. Have you seen the OG Dune movie?
No, I saw it was on HBO.
I didn't know that there was another Dune movie till 2 days ago.
Check it out.
Yeah,
I've seen scenes from it because some of them are like absolutely ridiculous. Just because they're trying to do like such ambitious.
They're doing with this
CGI
movie now.
Yeah.
In 1990.
Mm-hmm.
Who even stars in that movie?
I have no idea.
I'm being so serious. I did not know that there was a Dune movie in like an old one until
I think that was in the 80s or something.
I also don't want to watch it because I'm worried. Like, what if
it'll spoil shit.
What if it just they're like, we'll fit all the books in one. That's kind of something they did back then. It was probably an hour and
True.
1984. It has not great ratings. It's a 3-hour movie in 1984. That's crazy. I don't think they made 3-hour movies back then.
They didn't have enough film for that kind of shit. This must have been on big budget.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so Dune is in 1984.
Is anyone in it? Like anyone that we would know?
It's directed by David Lynch. David Lynch is a famous director.
Okay. No idea.
I don't recognize any of these names. Starring Francesca Anus, Leonardo Honest, maybe there's a better way to pronounce it. Leonardo Cimino, Brad Dourif, Jose Furr, Linda Hunt, Freddie Jones, Richard Jordan.
Freddie Jones, I think, is a familiar name. Maybe I'm just thinking of.
He's an old dude. He dead.
He did.
He dead. Okay. He died like right after the movie.
Dune came out. He died on the fucking red carpet.
What they did say Dune in the movie. He went, yeah, and that's Dune, but I didn't understand what it meant.
I didn't know the significance of it.
He said it too quick. I was not paying, I wasn't fully understanding his words.
Yeah, because he was he was kind of trying to show them that he's Jesus to that group of people when he was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just a leader because I am the acai. I am the acai. And
yeah, I don't really recognize anyone in it. It doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Like it got great reviews. So it's based off the first book. So it's like after the novel's initial success, attempts to adapt the Dune as a film began as early as 1971. That's crazy.
Damn, people been trying to get this money.
Yeah, like Ridley Scott tried to make a Dune movie.
When?
In the 70s. It says Arthur P. Jacobs, Alejandro Jaworski, who's like a famous director, Ridley Scott, all had unsuccessfully tried to bring their visions to the screen. In 1981, executive producer Dino De Laurentiis hired David Lynch as the director. The film underperformed at the box office, grossing $30.9 million to $40.9 million as a budget. At least 4 versions have been released worldwide. Lynch largely disowned the finished film and had his name removed or changed to pseudonyms for certain versions. The film.
Why you run him, boy? He's running from his own fucking creation.
It's one of those movies that got a cult following, though. You know what I mean?
Because I've heard of it.
Yeah, no.
That's how I heard of it. I didn't hear about the books. I heard about that movie.
Yeah, people consider it not one of his greatest films.
Yeah, dude, Ridley Scott Dune would have been. I mean, throw what's his name into it? Napoleon. For Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix in there, yeah.
He just has a couple weird fuck scenes.
I don't like this planet. It has dust on it. I am the Isaio Gaiabili. And then he wouldn't have had an accent. It would have been sick.
You're right. Yeah, he would have he would have talked like a 2000s teenager. He's like, this shit's gay.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Arrakis.
This planet's mad whack, dude. Yeah. I don't like it.
Dude, this planet's retarded.
And everyone else has accents and they're like, Joaquin, please. And he's like, I'm a method actor, and this is a teenager in this movie, so I'm behaving like a teenager.
I'm 15 years old, and you're gay.
I'm the Asail Gaib. Are you retarded? It's me, okay?
That's how you say it, right? I think you aced it right there. Something like that.
Asail Gaib.
Dude, you sound foreign when you say that.
Asail Gaib.
Yeah. Asail Gaib.
We must worship him. He is the Asail Gaib.
Yeah.
Who's what's the dude's name who just dick rides Timothy the whole movie?
I love
he has a funny name, his name's Border or something
what?
He has the name of an object. I remember that.
Oh, in the movie?
In the movie.
No. His name's Border.
Border McBorder.
That's the most racist thing you can name that guy.
No, I'm saying the actual. I'll pull up the Dune 2.
He's the weird guy. He's the collector in Marvel.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's not Benicio del Toro, right?
It might have been.
Am I getting those actors confused?
Whoever the if Benicio del Toro is the collector,
his name's Javier Bardem. Javier Bardem. Oh, that's a very famous name. Yeah. His name is Stilgar.
Stilgar.
I don't know. What did I call him? Boredom?
Boredom?
Do you want? Okay, so it's
Stilgar.
Paul Atreides. Chani is Zendaya. Jessica is Rebecca is the mom. Stilgar is the dick writer. Josh Brolin's character's name is Gurney Hollick.
Gurney.
And I remember him. He goes, if you want to start me Gurney Hollick, then protect my mother. And I was like, good. I didn't know his name. Thank you, Paul.
Gurney.
Austin Butler was Fade Rauth. Yeah, God, there's so many good people in the cast. I want to see what else he's been in.
I'm gonna be honest. I was like full hater on this cast before I saw it, but they all did really good. And I was
they
like,
smashed it out the park.
Because I thought it was like we talked about it. I thought it was just like, oh, they're trying to push all these new actors, and like they're in everything already. Let's put them in. But they did pretty good. I'll give them that. And now I used to think that Timothy was a lame twink, but now he's
he
a cool twink. He is King Twink.
Ah, okay. He's in Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man Tell No Tales, which was like one of the newer ones.
Javier.
He's the bad guy in it.
Javier.
Yeah, Javier.
Stilgar.
Stilgar. I'm trying to see what else he's been in.
He's a collector, right?
No.
He's not the collector?
No. He's not in any of those movies.
He's not in any Marvel?
No, he's in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, he's what's his name? He's the guy.
Anton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's yeah, I mean, I really haven't.
Who the fuck is the collector guy?
I don't know. Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Marvel the collector actor. I don't know who it is.
I think it's that guy. It's got to be.
It's not listed on his IMDb. No, that's Benicio del Toro.
They look
so I'm right. That guy looks like Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro.
Do we have a side by side?
Collector. He's he's in all the Sicario movies. Yeah, Benicio del Toro's dope as fuck.
I thought that was the same guy.
I thought he was too.
Yeah,
that's why I said it was Benicio
these guys
del Toro.
look a lot alike.
What's crazy though, when I looked at when the IMDb picture it has for that dude looks nothing like Benicio del Toro.
Really?
So yeah, but they do. I think they do look alike.
Dude, that you're telling me that wasn't Stilgar? That looks just like.
They do look a lot alike.
That's crazy.
To be fair, yeah. Javier Bardem, what a dope dude. What else? Why do I know his name? It sounds so familiar. He's King Triton in the new Little Mermaid. That's great. Obviously he's in the first Dune. I don't really know anything else he's been in though.
Benicio del Toro kind of has a little bit of Brad Pitt to him. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Yeah, he's handsome.
It's kind of Brad Pitt-ish.
No Country for Old Men. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's crazy. That was that guy.
Yeah, same dude.
Wow.
Stilgar might be my favorite character.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's so
cool. We both need Stilgars in our life. We should be each other's Stilgars. We just gotta ride or die for each other like that.
Yeah, dude, like a guy anyone that would show me how to ride a sandworm.
Yeah.
Whew.
Also, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Yeah.
I do love a movie that is like, it's a very serious like action movie in a sense, but I also love when it can have humor that's not like corny humor. Because I think there were moments that made the whole theater laugh. Because dude, fucking shout out going to movies in full theaters. I love the movies. I love going to the movies. I love when you can get a full theater, because we actually went to go buy Brian a ticket this morning, and Erica realized she forgot to buy her ticket, and it was the only seat left in the theater was that one that we bought, the one you were sitting in. And
shit.
So like, because I think because no one wanted to sit by my one weird seat I had then by myself. But I mean, it was cool, the whole theater, like you could feel the tension in the theater at moments when a scene would happen. Like there were several scenes that the whole theater laughed.
Yeah, and it was like it was fitting for it. It wasn't like some of the new Marvel ones where they're like, let's joke in the most serious moment. You're like, what the fuck, Thor?
Or they're trying to be serious and it's not meant as a joke and we're laughing.
Yeah, where it's just not landing because it's been ridiculous the whole movie.
Yeah, there were a few scenes where someone was getting killed that I laughed and no one else laughed in the theater. Like when they,
dude, when you
when Austin Butler cuts the girl's throat and he goes, "Eat my babies," and we both laughed and we were the only people laughing.
When
in the
he
theater.
randomly just like for some reason like random brutal murder makes me laugh so hard.
No, random brutal murder movies is so funny
because he's crazy. He just instantly was like, "Oh, that's cool." Wow, and it caught me so off guard.
You're like, oh, it's kind of like a fear giggle almost.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're not actually laughing at it. You're just so caught off guard. You're like, oh my god, he killed her.
It's just funny. I mean, that's one of the main parts of comedy is surprise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it's really funny.
Yeah, they say fear and like horror are the same thing, right? So like or horror and comedy are the same thing.
Yeah, the same punchline is like a surprise or like the suspense of something coming to an end. But yeah, it was really funny. He's got a couple like random murder scenes that are so funny.
So funny, so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I laughed. I think one of the funniest scenes is like when Austin Butler and Timothy are fighting at the end, and it looks like Timothy might die. Like there's that moment where you're like, oh shit, like I think he's gonna get fucking killed, or well, I mean, you probably you're like, he's a main fucking character. But
I don't know. They did a good job though, because I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know anything about these movies, and I also would have been like, it wouldn't have been shocking for him to like die, and then I would have been surprised if they didn't have the daughter take over as some evil entity. That's what I mean? Yeah. The unborn or whatever, his sister.
That's
like,
what I kind of thought when he got stabbed. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, she's gonna take over, and also his visions. He starts to see that it's his mom who's leading the genocide. So I'm like, maybe it's a mislead.
Exactly.
And I love a good a lot of these new shows and movies are taking from Breaking Bad and from Game of Thrones and being like, I'll fucking kill your favorite character. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's so crazy when they do that. It's I love that. And so when he gets stabbed and like they're kind of nervous he's gonna die, and then he kills Austin Butler's character, and like the Stilgar's or what's his name again? Stilgar's like kind of in shock, and he's like, see, Israel Gaib, and they're like, and I was like, that made me laugh because he was like,
I mean, just ultimate dick right. Every chance he gets, he has to. He's got to be like, no, that dude's tight with it.
I will say, I do think, why is Zendaya's character such a fucking hater? Because I think she also drives him away a little with how much of a hater she is.
Well, I think she's like a protector of her people and her culture.
That's fair.
And part of it, I was like, this is like a Native American story, but I guess you can do that with everything. But it's kind of
unfortunately, there's been genocide throughout history.
I know. I was watching some of it, and I was like, man, this is like Avatar. And then I was like, yeah, but Avatar is like the Native Americans.
We know what we do best. It's genocide in movies and history. Yeah. No, I mean it is.
But it was good. I love that movie. Those movies are sick.
Yeah, they were fantastic movies. Some of the trailers were fun too. Before the new motherfucking Mad Max looked cool.
Yeah, Furiosa.
Yeah, Furiosa.
Looks cool.
The King Kong Godzilla movie, it looks like it's going to be a shit show. I know it's going to be bad.
Dude, we both thought it was Transformers.
Yeah, King Kong has a fucking robot arm. He's the fucking Thanos gauntlet on his hand at one point.
It was so funny.
And bro, kiss my ass. When they have fucking Godzilla running upright.
Yeah.
Alongside King Kong.
Sprinting. Looking goofy as fuck.
Yeah, I was like,
I love that all the humans are talking about, they're like, well, how are they going to get along? And he's like, well, they're just going to have to work together. I'm like, this is fucking so dumb.
You could have dubbed it over. This is what this movie, you could have had the trailer dubbed over and been like, when there's two people who don't get along from opposite families, this summer they have to work together. It's Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah, it's like a buddy cop movie now. Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah. No matter how many times you take me away, Godzilla, I just keep fucking coming back.
So funny.
Such a weird. There has to be a scene, like, because I think they communicate through like sign language or something. There's gonna be a scene where King Kong can use sign language,
and Godzilla's just like, all right.
Yeah. So like they had Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
And then like Godzilla beats up Kong, and Kong's about to die.
Because him and like the little girl have like their little language.
Yeah, their little language. So he's about to like. I swear to God, there's gonna be a scene where they're gonna have the humans in it. Because you like halfway through the trailer, you're like, oh cool, it's just like a Kong versus another Kong type Godzilla movie, and then there's just a hard cut, and they're back in Manhattan, and I was like, God damn it!
And they're like, but he's. Kong can't do this on his own.
Yeah. They need our AR-15s.
They just have a helicopter.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's build him a fucking gauntlet.
Yeah.
I mean, that is crazy.
Well, that's the thing. He's going to be sitting there with that gauntlet on his hand, and he's going to look at the humans, and he's going to just sign, I'm getting too old for this shit. And you're like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
God
it's just Lethal Weapon 8.
Yeah. These are all these movies are just they're cash grabs.
It's so funny.
I mean, here's the thing. We have to see that movie.
Oh, I'm gonna see. As soon as I saw how fucking ridiculous it was, I was like, they're compelling us to watch this, whether we like it or not. Because it's so dumb that I
have to watch it. I have to see how goofy or how bad it is.
Yeah.
I want to see if it fucking sucks. I do think, I guess the things I thought were cool about the Kong thing was I did think it was sick. The one monkey had a fucking spine as a weapon, like a flail.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, that's what I was under the impression of.
That was pretty cool.
I was like, okay, that's kind of fire.
They have like their own congregation of Kongs.
Yes.
That he's got to fight.
A congregation. I thought you saying it is on. That's on you. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Yeah. You showed me the way. I panned for the gold. I rode the whole Oregon Trail the whole ride with you. You know.
That was a ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Shout out that was that movie. Man.
I thought the sandworms were gonna be the main bad guy in the story.
You've seen SpongeBob, right?
Yeah.
I can't not think of the Alaskan bullworm the entire time, right? Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that we're both thinking of the Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah.
Oh, look who the fuck wants to come back on the podcast now.
Oh, what's going on?
You think you can just walk in and walk out on this podcast whenever the fuck you want to? Get over here. Tell the people, what'd you think about Dune, Barty?
What'd you think, kid?
What'd you think, Barty? Barty did not come and see Dune with us. They don't allow dogs. He's on my camera now. Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I like the movie. I just, man, it is funny. I had this thought during it. I think we're coming into a new generation of like, oh my God, it's that actor.
I know.
Which is kind of fun though, because we kind of had to like learn through our parents, and I get it sucks because you know what is cool is like when I started dating Erica had never seen an Adam Sandler movie really. She had at least not seen like Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, Longest Yard, Billy Madison, never seen any of those. She'd seen like Grown Ups, which is still a great Adam Sandler movie.
Good one.
But it is cool when you can like see a Grown Ups and then you can be like, oh, you like that? Oh, I got Click for you.
Yeah.
I got fucking Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. So we don't have that, but man, Timothée Chalamet is like
he's
winning my way into his heart. He was Wonka. Dude, I'm telling you, you should really see Wonka. It was a fantastic
I've only
movie.
heard good things from everyone that wanted to hate it.
Yeah, so I wanted to hate it so bad. I wanted to hate it so bad.
Jordan said that he was like, I thought it looked whack as fuck, but then I went to go see it and it was incredible.
It was fantastic. And then like I think
what else is he in?
I think that's what I'm looking up right now.
Because he actually was like very good in the Dune movies, I thought.
Yeah, he's very compelling.
I thought everyone was very good.
When he stands up and when he really goes in to be the Isayo Gaib, I'm like, oh shit, that's
when he goes hard. Because I was, like it's hard for him to kind of be intimidating. But he did a great job.
Yeah, and then like Austin Butler, I mean, he's in that Airman show that I'm obsessed with. He was just Elvis. He's like I heard he's a fucking heartthrob in Elvis, like because he plays young Elvis.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, he's handsome as fuck. He's in this Dune movie.
Bald, he looked good.
That pissed me off when they brought him in bald, and I was like, you're still hot.
Like a fucking fake big head, and he still looked good.
He's got nice lips, no homo. Erica's laughing at me in the other room.
There's no way you can say that not homo.
Then homo. He's got nice ass lips.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Erica said that's the most homo thing she's ever heard. All right, fuck you. Oh, he's in Interstellar. He plays Tom. He plays young Tom.
Oh shit, he is in that movie. He has a good crying scene in that.
Yeah. He's
very good.
I mean, like he's in something called
when he was young.
Call Me by Your Name, Hot Summer Nights, Lady Bird. He's in Hostels. Oh, he's in Hostels?
What's that?
Hostels is like a movie that stars who's our Batman? What the fuck? Christian Bale. It stars Christian Bale, and it's like a movie set in like the Revolutionary or Civil War times. And it's just one of those movies. I went and saw it by myself in Murray when I moved there. Like, no one wanted to see it with me. Bro, it was one of those movies that you finish and just makes you fucking sad. Like, if people are like, oh, man, I love a good sad movie, I suggest it to them. If people are like, I don't like sad movies, I'm like, please don't watch that movie. I, like, walked home from the movie theater after just being like, I want to die right now. This is making me so sad.
Yeah.
He's in that.
Those are tough. Those are tough movies.
He's in Beautiful Boy, The King.
Is he the beautiful boy?
His name's Nick Sheff. I'm just reading movies that have high rankings. Oh, he's in The French Dispatch, which was like a very famous Wes Anderson movie that came out during COVID, I believe.
Okay.
And then
he's been working. He's been working his way up.
Oh, that's cool. They gave in Modern Warfare 3, they gave Paul Atreides skin, so he has the voice credit for that.
That's dope.
Wonka, Dune Part 2, and he has 2 upcoming movies called Dune Part 3, and then he's set to play Bob Dylan in a Bob Dylan biopic.
Whoa, that's
cool.
big.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, good for him, dude.
Erica, you look like you really want to say something, but you don't have a mic.
Come on.
Where it will lead. I will say, though, I already read things that it says that, like, Dennis has slightly done things different than the book.
Yes.
So I'm sure they'll. I
Yes.
think
I trust Dennis.
I love that. No. I love. Yeah, Dennis, we trust.
Dennis Villanueva, you have my life.
You have my love and trust.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing is that he he'll probably change something. I think because he wants to put his own twist, and you don't want to just make it so predictable that it's going to be the same ending as the book.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be slightly something different, but someone once there who read it was just like, "Oh yeah, you like his character?" And I was like, "Yeah, that means you like Space Hitler." And I was like, "What?" And then they're like, "I won't tell you anymore." And then they just left it at that. And I was like,
That tells you everything.
Space Hitler.
Well, hold on. Let's walk through it. So I don't think he's Space Hitler yet.
No, here's the
Not
thing.
yet.
Though.
Not
Also,
yet.
though,
Not
also
yet.
though,
Now he's right. Now he's Jesus.
This is one person who I'm remembering who it is. I just won't say their name because it doesn't matter. But it's like they didn't like the first one, which we love it. And also, like, let's be real. I know things can change. I can see how I think he's gonna turn evil, but I don't see how he could become like I mean, Hitler's also that thing where like anytime anyone talks about a bad guy, they're like Hitler. And it's like, well, unless they're like trying to conquer the world and taking a certain group and burning them in camps, it's not like Hitler.
Well,
because a lot of people tried to.
He's the Darth Vader, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah, you could say he's more like Darth Vader.
He's an innocent young man turned to the dark side.
Yes, and he's heartbroken. He loves her until the day he stops breathing, but he's still got to bang this other jig. Because,
well.
The universe.
What did you want? Sorry, we brought you on. What did you want to say, Milo?
So first of all. So this is the second time that Timothée Chalamet and Florence Pugh have worked together, and this is the second time that he's like proposed to her in a movie, and she was the second choice.
That's awesome.
Who is the other one? So Zendaya's this one, and what's the other chick?
Oh god, I can't remember her name. She's Irish, and she has a strange name.
Huh. Florence Pugh, hottie.
Yeah, right.
She was cute in this.
I was like,
Little Women. They were in it together.
I mean, she's no Zendaya.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No one's Zendaya. No one can be Zendaya.
I don't know. Florence Pugh was a baddie.
Florence Pugh is not the scum off of her boot.
The big thing, though, that the director changed in this movie, because I think he also wrote the screenplay, is that apparently the little sister was supposed to be like a child in this movie, and because the mom, Lady Jessica, she wasn't supposed to drink the thing if she's pregnant, because now this child, this embryo, went through all of the same things that she went through. She now knows all the past lives of all the fucking...
so that's a powerful little baby.
Yeah, so it's... They call him, like... Oh, God, I forgot what it was.
Is that how they do it in the book? Does she not drink the water of life in the book?
No, she does. She drinks it when she's pregnant.
Okay,
so then this child is born... and is like a fucking menace because it has all this information of a whole adult. And that's why she can speak to the child, because it has like the mind of an adult at this point.
I kind of like that it's a menace just in the womb. That's fun, you know?
Right?
That it's just like a little troll baby.
In the original Dune movie, they have this little child with these bright blue eyes come up and is just talking like a little bastard, basically. Yeah. And is like, Paul's coming to get you. My brother's going to get you.
Oh, that's so funny.
And the Emperor's like, what are you talking about? That's impossible. And, it's like the shittily made movie and stuff. Yeah. And they're like, what? You're the sister of Paul Atreides? And it's like, she's just this like tiny little menace. And so she's normally apparently like a big part of this whole thing we just saw, and that she wasn't in it. Damn. So
I wonder what her role is going to be in the next one.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be an adult at that point,
well,
right?
No, the Messiah is like 5 years later or
it's
something.
12. We found that out earlier.
Oh,
the book is set 12 years. It starts in the middle of like an intergalactic war, basically.
Ooh.
I mean, it's set it up for it at the end that Paul's going off to like fuck them up and start a war.
I do like that it's kind of like a religious, like
a holy war.
They're setting up a holy war. I was like, this is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
It's sci-fi-ish, but I like the religious aspects, and he's like basically lying to them that he's the Messiah. Was the whole thing, but he's not really, is he?
No, because he
was
like doing all these things that like if you're not native to the Fremen, like you wouldn't know how to do it, or you wouldn't be able to speak the language.
He is the chosen one.
I think the whole thing about a prophecy is like a prophecy is always vague. So like he's gonna lead you to the outer world in like a thing of like a green society, but it's like maybe that's like the afterlife for the Fremen or something.
Wasn't he saying though that the what are the
Bene Gesserit?
The acai bowl.
Acai
he's
bowl?
acai bowl, but
Yes.
The Bene Gesserit.
Jesuits?
The Benedict Cumberbatches.
The Benedict Cumberbatches.
The Eggs Benedicts and the acai bowls. Yeah.
Dude, the Eggs Benedicts, I think they came to them to set up this whole plan.
Yes.
So they started talking about this.
The Eggs
like
Benedicts
feeding
are
them this
totally
idea.
controlling the Freeman.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
So he's technically not, but he is technically, but they made it that way.
Yeah, they've been setting
They
up.
manufactured that whole
It's their
thing.
prophecy. It's it's not the Fremen's prophecy. It's the Benedict Cumberbatch's prophecy.
Yeah.
Like
Can you say it for real?
It's Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit.
Like a Jesuit priest?
Yeah.
I guess.
Benoit
I don't know what that is.
I would
Jesuit.
assume that's where
Yeah,
he's getting
I am
Benoit.
here to solve your prophecy. I am Benoit Jesuit.
Benoit Jesuit.
Benoit Jesuit.
There's been a murder.
Oh, I'm so excited for the next Knives Out movie, or that type of thing, to see what celebrities they put in it. Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah.
so.
Is there another
sick.
one coming out?
No,
Yeah,
but there
it
should
just
be.
announced there's gonna be a third Knives Out
Really?
recently. Yeah, I read that somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
Sometimes I
go.
get fake news, but I'm pretty sure it was real.
Yeah.
Fake
There's like a
news.
page on Twitter called Discussing Film, which tweets real things. And there's a fake page called Debussing Films, and it's just one different letter, and they get me all the time. They fake news me all the time.
Yeah.
You got.
Well, guys, I mean, we did 55 minutes on Dune. We'll trim a few minutes, but this will be a nice 45, 50-minute Dune episode.
Good Dune Sesh.
Good Dune Sesh. Duning real hard all day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought maybe we could end it on. There's a lot of hot actors and actresses in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
On the count of three, we got to say who we think the hottest is, because I feel like we all don't agree on this. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Zendaya.
Austin Butler. We all said different answers. I knew that was gonna happen.
You said men and I said a woman.
We're all gay.
I gotta be honest.
Shit.
We're just part of the alphabet army.
Yeah, shout out the Alphabet Army.
Flags proud.
Well, man, this is a fun
That's
episode. I'm
so
actually glad
funny.
we did the pod. I really did not want to do the pod, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. I think this is a good episode.
Fuck it.
I think if there's some more blockbuster movies, we have to do a Kong Godzilla recap on this pod. We have to.
It might be 12 minutes long.
It just turns it on. We're like, that sucked.
Yeah.
Waste of time. Goodbye. And
Well,
then
maybe it's one of those movies where it's so bad it's good. That's why I want to see Madam Web. That's what I've heard. But
I've heard Madam Web is not. It's just not good, and you can't get any funniness from it.
I've seen some shots of it where
Is
you're
it
like,
crazy?
what
Yeah, but
the
that's
fuck
fun.
were they thinking?
That's fun because you someone pointed it out to you and you're in your
True.
home watching a 45-second clip. Imagine dedicating 2 hours of your day and time and money to that.
I would do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do it just to see Sydney Sweeney's big fat tits, but that's neither
Well,
here
did you
nor
see
there.
on SNL? She
Her
said
big
she's
fat
like
tits.
that too. That she said in her monologue, she's like, you may have seen me in Euphoria or Anyone But You, not in Madam Web.
Yeah, it was the exact one she
Damn.
said. You might have seen me in Euphoria or Anyone But You definitely didn't see me in Madam Web, and
Yeah,
it
that's what it was.
annihilated. Some writer, Casey Shornima probably threw that in
Oh,
there,
yeah,
something like
true,
that. You know
true.
what I mean? That's
Yeah.
not her. She doesn't look like she has a fucking brain cell in that big fat tit head of hers.
I mean, she did a pretty good job in
No,
this
she's
movie.
actually really smart. She puts.
All right,
she-
we're gonna cut that. Cut that from the pod. I can't.
No,
let
he's a
Sid-
piece of
I
shit.
can't
right?
let Sydney know I said that about her.
You're right, dude. You're
You
still
still have a
holding
chance.
out.
You have a chance still.
Yeah.
Still holding out. You
You're
just
right.
let her know I love you for every every moment that I breathe. I love you, Erica.
Yeah.
And then you
But you're a
propose to
dumb
her.
broad.
Yeah, and just remember that her
proposed it
family
for her.
loves Trump, and that's all you got to know.
Nice. She's a position of power.
Mhm.
That's why I'm marrying her. I love you more.
Oh,
You're my
it's
little
very, it's very
Fremen.
Dune-esque of you to do that, you know?
Yeah, I'm just in my Dune era. You know, I just want to go live on a sand planet and trick people into thinking I'm the Messiah.
Yeah, you need to start just smoking spice.
Spice, yeah.
And take it down to just
Well,
take
It was funny
it
before the
to
movie.
Sudan and just be like, I am the Messiah.
I am the Messiah.
I
They
am the
just fucking
acai.
Murder me. I die from a heat stroke instantly. Before the movie, it was funny. We were waiting for you to get the icy, and Dale was like, "Fuck, dude, we should have wore blue contacts so we looked like the Fremen." And I was like, "Well, I already have the eyes." And I was like, "And my eyes are just red from the spice. It's from the spice getting in my eyes." And he's like, "Hey, you've been smoking spice before the movie."
Yeah, he was spiced up. That would be actually the next movie that comes out. We all need to actually smoke K2 Spice.
I'm down.
and
down.
then go in and watch that movie.
If you're
and just-
listening and you want to come see Dune 3 with us in 2026, and you want to smoke spice before, email us at lastresortproductionllc@gmail.com.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
Or that's probably not the right email.
We just get a fucking full theater full of like 100 people on Spice.
Freaking out on Spice. Oh my god.
I just want the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, that's how I started it.
First thing he said.
I said I'm sad we didn't get to fuck the popcorn bucket.
You guys
I
are
know.
meant for each other.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go watch Jersey Shore and have a Dune Sesh.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening. Whether this was your first time or your Duneth time listening, we appreciate you. But most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.